Today's Sunday, it's the 29th of September 2024, and we're off for an early morning swim to a beach called Xinxell. Well, it's actually Illetas, it's the far end of Illetas, and we've always referred to it as the military beach, but the actual name is Xinxell, and there's the sign. And what's more, I don't think I've ever noticed that sign before, because when we go to the beach we usually scramble over the rocks and we go down that way. The sign says you can go that way, so let's give it a go. So that's the way we came in. There's a little parking area here. It's a Sunday, so no charge for parking, but I've never actually noticed this little walkway up here before, so give it a try, see where it goes. Looks as though they've been doing some work on it. And the big wall to the left is a military area. In fact, all of the headland along here has in the past been military zones. Some parts of it are military, some parts aren't. Actually, just in front of us is now the Anchorage Club, which I mentioned in an earlier video. The Anchorage Club being a rather posh area. I'll just show it's a military zone. We've got a little lookout point here and some steps which are going to take us down to the beach. Some of these are a bit broken, but and there's no rail, so it's just go for it. Obviously a little bit later this morning, it's just after 8 o'clock and there's already a few people around. So the path here, just a dirt track, will take you around the Anchorage Club. Looks like there is some steps that take you into the sea there. And it was just around there that I was actually videoing a couple of weeks ago, and it was a beautiful view from there, and it's a beautiful view from here. There's been some concrete structure down here in the past. Some little waves, it's a bit calmer than it has been. And it's like a military club, this area, and it's only open in the summer, and you can come and dine and have the use of the facilities here. And then on the beach, well, we've got some beds, we've got some toys, and there is a little beach bar. And there's a lot of seaweed that's being washed up. The sun's coming up now, so we'd normally come in this way, which is somewhat different. Not that way, that's actually part of the club, you're not allowed in there. That's where our car is parked, just 100 yards up there. So we'd normally come around by the sea. So this car park is exclusively here for the military people. You can't get to it yourselves. Where are we going to go, dear?
was by the wall, wasn't it?
This is the beach. It's got a lot of seaweed on it. It just shows what the storms have brought up. Anita's already in the water. Lots of boats out there. They're in the shelter from the island over there, which is also military, so I don't think we can actually go to that island. Signs up there which I can't read from here. We used to bring the scouts just out onto this headland though, and they used to love snorkeling around here. Maybe they've been doing some fishing, I think. I've seen a cormorant, but it keeps disappearing. Oh, it's right on the other side of the bay there. Anyway, time to get in, see what the water's like.
I have a towel, please? It's very sinky, isn't it?
Bit.
Sinky.
Yeah, the seaweed's washed up, and as it's washed up it'll just start to decompose, so it does sometimes get a bit smelly. And it looks to me as though they're not going to be too bothered about cleaning it up. It's lying here wet, especially if we've just had some rain. There's some fresh water on it as well. I didn't hear the rain in the night, but apparently it did. So that's the Anchorage Club in front, Military Club just to the side of it, and then as you go behind all of that, that's where Illetas is. Illetas was made famous, I suppose, in the 50s, was it? 50s or 60s. It's when Errol Flynn settled there for a time, and he used to love Mallorca, had his boat here and lived here for quite a while. And he and lots of stars at the time from the 50s used to come to Mallorca and stay in different parts of the island, even set up home here. Baleares. So as the coast goes round here, it's quite rocky, and just a little bit further around there is where I stood, and I videoed the island and this beach from somewhere over there. Can't actually make it out very well now. And some little rocky islands there. Just in the distance there's another island which has got some greenery on it. That's the one that's off the Portals Naus beach, which is right next to the port of Portals Naus. And then in the far distance we're looking at Palma Nova.
It is, isn't it?
It is a beautiful morning. The sun's up now quite high, and starting to feel warm. I guess the temperature's getting mid 20s again.
Birds here.
Swimmers out round by the boats as well. And this is just going to stay there, and I'll take you for a little wander around. There's the beach bar that's opening up, not open yet, so can't have a coffee yet. And this is the car park, which is used by the military personnel, so they don't have to pay to park. Good for them, eh? actually surprisingly close, very easy to swim to the island. Quite a while since I've been down here. As you can see, it is very rocky, and that makes it really interesting. We'll snorkel back onto the tarmac. Nice gentle breeze today. Looks like an interesting island to explore. Sometimes get people fishing here. In fact, I think the scouts may have done that here as well. Just looking at the waves rolling in there, they're actually quite big. Don't do much once they get beyond the opening there. And I've got a fisherman on his own at the end there. Some more fishermen out in a little boat. Around this side of the headland, and we're looking back towards Palma. In the distance, we've got Randa over there. There's a little inlet here. Already in the distance I can see at least one cruise ship is already in. And that's Illetas over there. Leading through to Cascatala, San Agustin, Calamayor eventually, and then you're on the way into Palma. There's another beach bar down there, and then there's, as you go around the coast here, there's little inlets, and some of them have got nice sandy beaches. Now I can start to feel the breeze, and I can see the statue in Hanover, which is just above where we live. And more fishermen here as well, untangling their lines. Right, back now towards Anita. So, yeah, according to Anita, it rained last night, and here's the evidence. We've got some puddles. This is more of the parking area for the military. They've got a lower level, and this is an upper level. So obviously, well, I think it must get busy. I don't know. There's certainly a lot of tables and chairs there. See, there's another little inlet. Actually, in Illetas there is a stone which is dedicated to Errol Flynn. So it's got his name on it. The place where he lived doesn't exist anymore, but they have kept some little bits of the house. They're there to see as well. I think as a child, sort of the Errol Flynn type swashbuckling films was something I used to really enjoy. And from the things I've read about his time on the island, he was very well liked here. He was very generous. He used to spend a lot of money here, and kept the locals happy, I'm sure.
Bag.
Well, we're going to make our way back now, and there's someone come to clean the beach, take away some of the seaweed. Going to take a lot more work though to get rid of all of the seaweed that's on the beach. So of course, if they are actually going to do that, we'll go back along the coastal scenic route. Some parasols and sunbeds along here. The water is a little bit choppy.
A bit more choppy here, isn't it?
Splashing up and down. Here we've actually got a green flag, so I'm guessing there must be a lifeguard somewhere around here. And this is where we can get up to where the car's parked. See, it's a bit of a scramble over the rocks, which is why that way was probably a little bit better. You can walk around a bit of it.
Can you get up there?
I'm sure we can. Certainly the way we used to come. Not exactly steps, but they feel a bit like steps. You can walk around and it's a bit easier. You can now see this, the military zone area. You can't get past there unless you've got a pass to get past. And this is the car park, which is filling up a little bit now. Well, a lovely little swim and a new discovery of a different way of getting down to that beach. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.